This is Derek Brown. I'm going to talk about the breeding does, Class 7. Our official card mark on it was 3241. I guess first thing you're going to notice is these are kind of some real world stock that you're getting to sort. Don't get to study on the big fat fluffy show does on this class. Read the quality in this stock and you should get through it just fine. We go ahead and start with the 3 doe. To us, that's the one that reads as the broody female. That one's the boldest one in her forerib, draws back with the biggest shape and turn there in her center body and flank. Undoubtedly, she comes at you as big chested, big backed, and stout from behind as any. She's big legged. She's good enough in terms of her structure, hip and hind leg structure. We like on that one as she gets out and goes. If we're going to get critical, maybe she sets her knee just a nickel forward. She's maybe not as exotic and unique up through her front end in terms of just the shape of her neck and her skull, but I think it comes with her kind and the fact she's so bold and opened up in terms of center, has so much stoutness and power. From there, we thought it got just a little closer in the decision between between 2 and 4. We go ahead and elect to use the more exotic one that we thought had maybe just some more unique pieces to her in kind of the white-headed, yellow-headed doe to run here in second. We thought that one, just from a profile, that's the really shallow-chested, short-bladed one that's really tall and elegant up through her front end. Love the shape of that one's neck and her skull. Really, really attractive there. Good in terms of her spine. If you read true muscle shape in these things, she's just more opened up in the spread behind her shoulder. There in her rack, she's bigger in her loin. And I actually think she still stays more genuine in her upper pin width. Maybe not as shaggy in terms of just her leg hair. Not as stout in terms of her feature as the one that comes in 3. But I think if you study her, she's acceptable enough in structure. We're going to get critical. Need to roll that one's hock and square her up just a little bit from behind. Want to drop that one in terms of her center rib and her flank just a nickel, but also study. That one's the slickest one in terms of her belly hair. That plays to her disadvantage, but we think that one's got some pretty cool pieces, some pretty unique pieces to go ahead and build off of. The doe we run in 3rd is 4. We run her there. If you just want to talk about the high growth, the high performing, long bodied one that's built pretty good in terms of her skeleton, that's her. She's really tall fronted, she's long and level in her spine. Maybe want to level her hip up just a nickel, put these things in motion. That's the best footed one in terms of squareness of feet. The way she sets her knee back into her skeleton, that one gets out and motors as good off her back leg as any of them. Her problem, there's just not enough punch and enough power. She's wanting to close up at the base of her sternum. That one is flat in terms of her forerib. Get behind these things, study them up high and from behind down low. She's the most closed up in her base width. Need to stouten that one up in terms of her back shape. Just give that one some more punch. Like her skeleton, like her structure, just got to have more of her. We go ahead and round out with what we thought was probably the easiest decision of the class, and we round out with the 1 doe. She's long, she's level, she's feminine, but that's where it ends on that one. She's real 2-dimensional. That one is without a doubt the narrowest one at the ground. She's the narrowest and flattest one in her body shape, offers the least amount of muscle. From just a breeding value standpoint, that one offers us the least good. We go ahead and run her in 4. So again, our final placing was 3-2-4-1. As long as you don't get that one off the bottom, you survive pretty well.